Is it wrong to fantasize during sex? Hi, my name is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist with a doctorate in human sexuality, and I am from Eros Coaching. That's eroscoaching.com. I'm also a relationship coach, by the way. So in this question, is it wrong to fantasize during sex? Okay, one of the things that happens when we are by ourselves and we fantasize is we're using our imagination. And when we were little kids, we were completely encouraged to use our imagination, and we use our imagination as part of play. And somewhere along the lines, when we grow up, suddenly imagination and being creative is frowned upon. And this really sucks the joy of being alive out of us. And it sucks the joy of being a kid. And so why is it that it was okay when we were a kid, and why is it suddenly not okay for us to imagine as an adult? So fantasy is actually, in reality, one of the tools that will help you to get excited, besides porn, which a lot of people use. In fact, fantasy causes you to work just a bit harder instead of watching porn. Porn is an external stimulus, and fantasy is an internal stimulus. So you're very much using your imagination, and this is a tool that you can manipulate. Unlike in porn, sometimes you cannot control, and sometimes it is technically not possible for certain things to be created. Maybe it could be with CGI and all these things nowadays, but it can be really expensive as well. And so what happens is there are certain things that is just not possible, and we can use our fantasy to do that. However, I think this question is more along the lines of what is it okay to fantasize when you're with a partner? And the answer is depends. It depends. It depends if you have consent from your partner. It depends if this is something that you think your partner would be bothered by. It depends on whether your partner is going to miss not having you present and in your body rather than be in your head. And the answer is often lots of people are engaging in fantasy as a way to speed up their sexual arousal, to stay erect, to get excited. And you can certainly manipulate your brain by doing that at the start of the sexual engagement. But during is when it can be very obvious to your partner that your mind is somewhere else, and your partner can probably pick that up. So it depends on whether your partner is okay with that. In a lot of cases, your partner will probably not be okay with that. And so this is when some clients get really scared, because they are used to using their fantasy to get themselves excited or erect. And so it's important to understand that it is that you can learn to engage in mindful masturbation and mindful sex. This is when you're completely in your body and completely present, not in your head, in your body. And one of the ways in which you can train yourself to do that is to do this when you're by yourself. And a lot of people get anxious about it when I start suggesting that. This is because they haven't done it before, and they're afraid of what might happen if they do it and it doesn't work. So just like anything, when we try something new, it is an experiment, and the results can vary. And just like doing anything new, it may not go the way we want. So it's really important to let go of expectations and approach it with the best possible attitude and openness possible. And this can also mean being prepared for failure, so to speak, for results that don't feel very good. However, this is the start of learning about being able to be sexual by yourself, and then later with a partner with more confidence. So this is Martha of Eros Coaching. If you have more questions, if you're unsure about the things that I'm talking about, you seek clarification, you can always post a comment below, and or you can email me at ask@eroscoaching.com.